Thank you. Ruth Maguire to be followed by Maurice Golden.
Thank you. It's positive to note that measures in place in Scotland are starting to have the intended effect, and I appreciate the vast majority of the public understand the need for caution, particularly in light of increasing cases across the world. Presiding Officer, I've had a number of constituents with caring responsibilities contact me about advice not to travel outside your own local authority area, except for essential purposes. Would the First Minister take this opportunity to reassure them that taking care of loved ones is considered essential, and perhaps outline what other exceptions to the travel guidance there are?
First Minister.
I understand people's anxieties over this. Let me reiterate that these travel restrictions are necessary to stop taking the virus from high prevalence areas to low prevalence areas, and that is vital if we are to maintain a differentiated approach to restrictions, but there are exemptions to that for essential purposes, and the exemptions are set out in the guidance which is available on the Scottish Government website, but the kind of things would be to care for a vulnerable person, if you have to deliver food or other care to somebody who's old or vulnerable, if you have childcare reasons for travel, if you have to travel because of where you live, a reasonable distance, perhaps a few miles outside your own local authority for exercise, or if you have to do the same for essential shopping, if you cannot do that within the area you live in. These are the kind of exemptions that exist, but we are asking people where possible, and unless it is absolutely essential, to abide by these restrictions, because it will help us stem the increase in cases. Ruth Maguire, this information is available, but Ruth Maguire's own constituency area, North Ayrshire, of course, is one of the areas where we are seeing some cautious signs for optimism. I mentioned a moment ago in Fife a 40% increase in the most recent 7 days in North Ayrshire. That is a 12% decline in cases. Now, we have to wait to see if that is going to be sustainable, but it is one of the positive signs we're seeing right now, and it's down to the sacrifices people across North Ayrshire and elsewhere in Scotland are making.